Hello, I'm Dan. Welcome back to another episode of Europa Universalis IV. We're gonna take a military tech here. Last time we got rid of the Sus. I don't know. Sus. I don't know how to pronounce that. We also have. Oh, we got some superior unit types now. Not cannons. Not cavalry. Infantry. So let's see. Let's go with these guys. They seem like the most well-balanced. Anyways, kind of letting our troops recover over here. We've got a lot of, like, rebel... We have a rebel uprising. We've got a lot of unrest going on. But we are going to... actually, I'm going to buy down our war exhaustion. We're going to go to war. What is going on here? What's there? Let's check out our subjects here. I don't see any, like, Liberty Desire is 34%, huh? Is that bad or good? Oh no, that's bad. We could lower our tariffs. You need 100 admin points to decrease tariffs, huh? By feeding... By feeding Spanish Brazil, we are definitely making them more likely to want to break off from us. Maybe we should stop feeding Spanish Brazil. Maybe we should colonize somewhere else, like in the Americas here or something. There should be a colonial regions map mode. Colonial map mode? I don't think we wanted colonial map mode. I think we want colonial regions. So we could colonize, set up a separate colony here in Colombia. That'll give us another subject. The Caribbean will be a little bit harder. But we could probably get colonial America too. So let's go back to our political map mode here. Once this colony finishes, let's recall this guy. Let's take this guy, send him up here. And then once this finishes, and once this finishes, we're going to come somewhere up here and start colonizing. The Caribbean's going to be a little bit harder. There aren't very many colonies left over here, and we would need boats to get around, so we're not going to do that. We could come up here to the Americas and colonize in Florida. That's possible. It's going to put us at odds with Britain at some point in time, but probably not anytime soon. I would think Tunis is, like, overrun with rebels. Alright, we're gonna do some more converting, I guess. Let's pick something down here so they're not in where we need to core yet, hopefully. Great, that siege is over. Let's check whether we've got any advisors here yet that are worth taking. We don't. Let's dismiss that. Let's dismiss that and that. National decision available. Embrace the Counter-Reformation. Increased technology cost, increased idea cost, more missionaries, missionary strength increase. You know what? Let's do it. Yeah, let's take from down here again. Now we have 4 missionaries running at once. Excellent. Seems pretty good. Let's re-dock these guys. We still have some rebel uprisings that are gonna fire here. Probably fairly soon. Let's gain the prestige. Who cares? This is gonna take a while for this guy. Maybe we should take these guys and kind of walk them up here. Where is let's get that colonial region map mode back up. So let's get them here if we can. So it starts here. There's 2 provinces there. Then we would have to go to war. That's France. I don't really want to go to war with France. Can we get, like... No, we can't. There's that rebel uprising. I think we knew was coming. Let's take these troops. Did they only rise up in one spot? Oh, looks like it. That's not terrible. Okay. We may need to send some boats over here to get these guys where we want them to be. Yeah, France is going to be a little bit annoying as far as with them being like right there. But I think we can manage. Who's this? That's Brittany. Both Brittany and France, huh? I guess we were going to have to go to war with France sooner or later. We want to get to here. Ugh. What if we go down this way? Diplomacy. Military access. Excellent. Alright. Combine and go get these guys. Okay, so let's take a look here, because if we're gonna go to war with France, I mean, I would be alright going to war with France. Okay, so France has 84,000 troops. And 113. We have more manpower. We have more troops. They're over their force limit. I think we have a higher force limit. What's our force limit? 100. Yeah, we have like double the force limit. I don't know what their tech level is, but it's probably not higher than ours. So we probably could go to war with France if we wanted to. I don't think that's something that's that's off the table. Yeah, I mean, between us, Spanish Brazil, we don't, I think they're really, and I guess the Papal State really are. We've got allies in Naples and Tuscany. at the moment. How does... No, Venice doesn't like us, do they? What's Austria think about us? We can spend that money. What's Austria think? Austria doesn't like us. Another revolt way down there. I guess we'll take these guys to deal with it. Anyways, what were we're looking at? What is Britain doesn't like us? Brittany does like us, but Brittany is allied with France. Switzerland doesn't care for us one way or the other. Who are you at war with? You are at war with Tuscany. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Tunis would like military access. Decline. Tunis, you don't need military access. Alright, that should be enough to deal with those guys. Now we have military access here. So we're going to take these guys. I wish this was done, but we'll deal with that later. And we're going to march them through and up here. And we're going to start Colombia. And then we're going to let Spanish Brazil colonize on its own from now on, I think. Combine. March this way. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. If we go up here, we can probably get 5 in here, and that'll get us a thing, and then we can go to war with, like, these guys. Kind of have to ignore Brittany, but... that's fine. We're gonna go there. Spanish Brazil is looking pretty good. Spain is looking pretty good. How's our inflation doing? We should probably check on that. It's not too bad. Reduced it a little bit there. Right. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do here. As far as France goes, I mean, if they have 80,000, we've got like 50. We've got like over 100,000 troops, like just right here. Plus, we have, you know, a pretty big navy and 15,000 troops over here, plus the, like, there's 30, 40,000 Spanish Brazilian troops. Naples and Tuscany probably. Naples has a little bit. Tuscany has a little bit. Papal State doesn't have many. We kind of need to be in a less rebellion place before I would consider going to war with France, though. The advantage here, though, is that if we do go to war with them, we could probably really easily siege these two provinces from them and take them. We won't be able to core them, though. Probably. Maybe. Scandinavia is a little scary. A little bit. Not a huge amount. Okay, so we're here. Let's send one of our colonists there. Let's split this stack, and we will send a stack there, and we will send the other one here. We'll have 5 colonies up here in no time, especially if this one ever finishes. And we can get those guys up there. Let's free up this slot. We can re-request it when we need to. We have a merchant available. Let's get the trade map mode going here. There and there. So we've got merchants in Genoa and Seville. And Genoa, we're transferring downstream. We don't have like any trade power down here. We have trade power here. Actually, we have trade power here. So what is this trade node? The Safi? Safi. We should send this guy to Safi. And then we will transfer upstream to Seville. There we go. We have a ton of money. We should probably build some buildings. Or actually, we should probably look and see what we're at on our force limit here. We actually could go higher. So maybe we should go higher. We're at 125 of 160. So that would have built 10. So that's 135. 145. 155. And 165. There we go. Now we can switch back to our political map mode here. And now we can build some buildings. Our naval force limit has gone up too. Navy's expensive, like really, really, really expensive to upkeep though. I kind of want to. I feel like the more courthouses we build here, the better. Though spy agencies might not be a terrible thing either. Why did we stop being able... Oh, you need admin points to build that stuff. Okay, makes sense. We should be at our military force limit now, which is going to put us way over what France has got going for it. So we are kind of, I guess I've decided that we are prepping for war with France. We're just waiting for the remaining rebellions here to fire so that if we do go to war with France, we won't really have any have to worry about rebellions and stuff firing while we're at war with them. So what we should do is we should probably work on bringing our armies across to the mainland here, because this is where we're going to be doing most of our warring. We're probably going to leave some behind, maybe this 25 stack. So let's move troops over here, and we'll move these guys over here as well. And we will move them across the ocean. Well, maybe we won't leave too many over here. We're gonna leave some over here for now. I'm probably gonna leave the 35. Actually, we're gonna stop the 35. We're gonna take the 23 across. We're gonna leave the 35 and the 25 here. Yeah, we're going to leave the 35 and the 25 here until the rest of our rebellions fire. And then we will move them across once it's finally time for the actually to go to war. Let's combine these guys up. And then we'll move these guys up here. 42, 37... 42. Yeah, we can have some pretty big army sizes up here. Which is a good thing. I guess we'll... Since we've hit our force limit, maybe we will focus on building our navy up. Maybe. Let's take a look at the... That's the menu. Take a look at the ledger and see what France has as far as a navy goes. Alright, so France has 86. We have way more than that. So maybe we're not going to build our navy up because the upkeep on a navy is pretty expensive, and I don't really want to have to deal. I really don't want to have to deal with that. We will need to fabricate some claims here. Then, probably want to fabricate there and there, maybe. We're going to take more than we have claims on, obviously. I'm going to take everything we border. I kind of want to work our way across the coast towards Italy. That way we can, like, alternate between going to war with France and going to war with Italy. Oh, hit the mic. Smart move, Dan. Yeah, going to war with France and going to war with parts of Italy, because I would like to take all of Italy at some point. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go. Really. Okay. That's fine. You guys move there. You guys combine. And you're going to move. You're going to stay there as well. That's fine. We're just kind of waiting for these rebellions to fire. This one has got to be getting close. This one is definitely close. This one's not even... Not even close. Okay, so what do we got going on over here? 2 colonies started. This one is getting closer to being done. We got some French boats down here. So we're getting there. Military access from Scandinavia. Decline. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to going to war with France. I think war with France is going to be our big challenge. I mean, if we could get somebody in over here who has a fairly large army, and doesn't, like, despise us. Okay, that's fine. Colonial Conquest, CB. Against somebody. I don't know who. I wasn't paying that close attention, honestly. Right. So, well, things are going well over in our colonies. Things are going well over in Europe. We're pretty massive. I mean, France is... I would say France is the hard choice here. I mean, the easy choice would be Tunis and down this way into Africa. We're many tech levels ahead of most of these countries, which is probably why Portugal's been able to make so many inroads down here. Okay, so these guys are done. We're going to send them all the way up here, which is fine. Then we'll get military access and send them through, and we'll start working up there. And we'll let colonizing more space up to Spanish Brazil. I think we have the largest colonial nation here. Spanish Brazil is pretty massive. We're going to lose the stability there. That's fine. Not a huge deal. These rebel uprisings should fire soon, hopefully. I would like to get on with our lives here. More money. More money is always good. So, what are we going to do here? We've got, like 80 plus 80, like 90,000 troops in Spain right now. With another 60,000 in Northern Africa we can bring over. Diplotech. We are not ahead of time on Diplotech. We can take another Diplotech. I'm going to hold off, though. Can you fire rebellions, please? Thank you. That would just be wonderful. I would very much like to go to war with France in probably the next episode. Anyways, actually, speaking of the next episode, that'll do it for this time. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more EU4. Thanks for watching. Bye.